Good day.
Good day.
Dereck, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. I just want to check what brings you here. I can see at the background here we have got the Westminster Parliament.
Yes.
And you seem to be dressed to kill. What is the special occasion?
Okay, so I'm here behind the Big Ben. Actually, today is the anniversary of Big Ben. He started chiming in 1869. So on this very day, that's when Big Ben started chiming in the 19th century. But I was here in the Houses of Parliament. I had a meeting with the opposition of Zanzibar. Zanzibar is just off the coast of Tanzania, or former Tanganyika. So Mr. Hamad, who is part of the opposition, in fact is the opposition leader of the opposition in Zanzibar, had some very interesting stories. In fact, when he was talking there, I thought for a moment maybe it's the opposition party from Zimbabwe, because he had exactly the same story with regards to elections. You can imagine what went through in Zimbabwe, where the opposition party was said to have narrowly lost an election. A runoff was called on. Same thing which happened in Zanzibar. In the runoff to the election, the now president of Zanzibar won by a staggering 91 or 94%. So you can imagine Robert Mugabe winning by 100% in Zimbabwe after the runoff in 2008. So what I take away from this is that the opposition parties all across Africa share the same stories. It's very difficult for them to dethrone those parties which have been in power since the wars of liberation. So liberation war movements have been making it very difficult for any opposition parties to get into power.
And then tomorrow is shutdown day in Zimbabwe. So tomorrow is July the 13th and the 14th.
Yes. And
we know that citizens of Zimbabwe are organizing shutdown day, staying away from work and boycotting totally from the economic front.
Yes.
What advice can you give them?
Before I give that advice, can I just say that what was interesting was we also met in there some different people from different parts of Africa. We met people from Nigeria as well. And they share the same sentiments with the way that the African Union is being conducted. One of them actually said the African Union is a club of dictators who protect each other. And I was surprised, because that's exactly how most Zimbabweans feel about the African Union. And with the Brexit and with England leaving the European Union, questions are now being asked as to whether the African Union is fit for purpose. Coming back to your question on the stay away, I would advise Zimbabweans to stay at home, because we all know that if they go out on the streets, the police are going to go hard on them. We've seen videos of what has been happening in the past few days, where those who have been seen on the streets, and not only on the streets, but even in their own homes, have been followed by the police, and they have been brutalized. And we've seen women and children as well witnessing the brutalization of people who are only trying to express a different opinion. So I would advise people to stay at home, and I advise them to stay at home for the 48 hours, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dereck Tafuma.
Thanks to you.
Come back to you tomorrow for an update on the shutdown day. Thank you.
Thank you very much.